take the chance and roll the dice.
Like, that's terrible.
I mean, legitimately, I can understand why she was upset. And a lot of people saying, oh, well, you did it wrong, except if you go on Reddit, you can see plenty of other people who had similar problems.
You'd think that would be something that just kind of, they would have functional, like...
She made an interesting point at the end of all of this, that, you know, there were clearly other people in her group that were having issues, because a lot of this shit was app-based, and it is clearly an app on your phone, which means they are loading an app onto basically limitless different systems, right, that they have absolutely no control over. Because it could be that your phone, for whatever reason, just doesn't work with it, but it's all you've got, so it's what you have to do. And you could go to customer service and stand in line to try to get it fixed. But, you know, that's 2 hours, potentially, that you're standing in line, and you paid $5,000 for this experience. Do you really want to spend X amount of dollars standing in line to get something fixed? Because they're not going to offer you a refund, by God. And she made an interesting point that one of the parks, or maybe it was all of them, I am not a Disney head, or whatever you want to call it, had an experience 20 years ago themed around Kim Possible that was very similar in that you were given a phone with which to interact with the exhibits.
All right.
20 years ago. So it was a little Nokia flip phone, but it was handed to you by the park. So they had absolute control over the system that they're handing you, and if it doesn't work, they can just hand you a new one, no problem, because it's their tech. They don't have to troubleshoot yours.
Yeah, that for $5,000, it almost sounds like they should go out and get a bunch of, like...
They should just get a pile of iPads.
Yeah, get a pile of iPads. Well, I wouldn't say iPads. You wouldn't want to do something that someone is likely to walk away, or more... incentivized to walk away with. So that's...
But basically get, like, a cute little Android tablet, right, maybe.
Yeah, and lock it into...
can run the software, and is identical to every other one. So any troubleshooting is like, oh yeah, here, just take this one.
Well, I think troubleshooting would be more like, oh, are you Rebel or Alliance? And then, like... Or Rebel or Empire. Why did I say Rebel or Alliance? I don't know. But yeah, you essentially just ask them which side they actually want to be on, and that's the pad that you give them.
Yeah, like it's really weird. Like, for the amount of money that was put into this, you would expect a more streamlined experience, and you would expect something that was a little more tightly controlled.
Watch out!
And I imagine building the damn thing wasn't cheap, because they had to tailor-made an entire building for this. You can't just use a regular hotel, because they need basically a sound stage or several to place things on.
Yeah, and...
You've been served!
I'll cook you to a crisp!
But that was a fun 4 hours. I know it's really weird to have like a 4-hour YouTube video on, but as you can see, it very much fits my passive mode of working on one screen while something is talking at me on the other.
I mean, yeah, that's the sort of thing that you seem to excel at, so it's okay.
I'm very good at being talked at. Don't ask any questions. There cannot be a pop quiz at the end.
Pop quiz.
Uh-huh.
Where are we?
You don't know the answer to that either, so this is an unfair question.
What would you say if I did know the answer, though?
Isn't this like the island of Pajanama?
Yay! You did know.
Yeah, it might have been on a map at some point that I saw.
You like that, huh?
Well, I'm proud of you for paying attention even that little bit.
Well, I noticed none of these people are wearing pajamas. They're wearing tracksuits.
This is true. They are, in fact, wearing tracksuits, which are not pajamas.
Not really very comfortable in sleeping in.
Sleeping in a tracksuit?
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It's fine. Just sleep in the tracksuit. You'll be okay.
I realized I can send you pictures of this exhibit.
Oh. I would appreciate that.
Yeah. Do they have any of the ice castle? They do!
Shannon has now gone down a rabbit hole, if you have not noticed.
I'm happier here.
In your rabbit hole? Very confused. Oh, I see where we go. Oh, this is a very not
Get him.
clear map.
Good luck.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the things I'm linking you, which, by the way, also very not clear. I know
Well-
the building is, like, rectangular, but by God, you get lost in there so easy.
I have a suspicion from how you've described it, it is not really meant to be clear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fair.
So I'll go with it's okay if that play. I'm talking about the in-game map right now is not terribly clear about where we're supposed to go.
We spent like 2 hours trying to figure out where the crop circles were, and we didn't see anything circular. We still don't know where they are.
I looked it up, and it's incredibly stupid, and it's a good thing we stopped when we did. So you've probably noticed, or actually, our viewers have noticed. You may not have. Yes, I'm going to call you out like that. That this game has both a weather cycle and a day-night cycle.
Are you serious?
Well done, team.
So the MUFOs only come out at night.
Is it tagged to your system time?
No, because
Oh,
it's
thank God.
nighttime right now, and it is.
Oh, clearly it's got a blue filter.
Yeah. I thought you would know right away that it's quite clearly nighttime.
Blue filter, so lazy.
It's a quick shorthand for is nighttime. Just like a yellow filter is a quick shorthand for is Mexico.
Did I tell you about? I was watching Fame or Fortune or Fake or Fortune. It's the BBC show where they try to determine if a painting is legitimately worth something or if it's a forgery.
I think you briefly mentioned it, but you didn't give the name of it previously.
I watched one where, like, it's a British show, right? So at some point they travel to America because
to the colonies, they return to the colonies.
They travel to America because the auction house that wants to. Actually, I don't think it was the auction house. I think it's because the painter was American, so most of his work was in America. So it was the easiest way to see if it fit the artist's style and if it was plausible that he'd actually painted it. So like he's in Washington D.C. to visit one of the National Art Galleries to look at other work from the artists. And while he's there in the background, they're playing music that is supposed to evoke an old Western.
All right.
Which I understand, if you're a British person, that might be the only thing that you know about America. But the Wild West was about 2,000 miles away. And it is very interesting to experience that as somebody living in the country that usually does that to everybody else.
I'll cook you to a crisp.
To where we set both mood lighting and mood music, and they're just like, oh,
Yeah.
here. Well, we're going to unleash it on you.
Yeah, to represent an entire country using a shorthand that has probably nothing to do with the area that the person is visiting. To have that done to you, aw.
Did it not feel good?
It's like, That's the National Mall. Why are they playing somebody strumming a banjo? Is this what you think of us? Because you are correct. This is how we want to think of ourselves, even though it's wrong.
Don't encourage them.
We did it.
Ginger ale. Why are these ninjas dropping ginger ale? It's concerning to me. Oh, hey, I found the second speaker.
Ah!
All right.
Yeah, we're fighting
here we
DJ
go.
speakers. I don't really know much about it other than they exist. So,
Oh, this is just a normal amplifier.
with a samurai outfit and creepy teeth in the center of it.
Yeah, the teeth are really weird, huh?
Yeah, it's disturbing.
Yeah, you could have put those teeth around the mouths so they kind of look like leech mouths.
I'll cook you to a
Maybe that was too much.
pushover.
No, they went with this. This was the artistic choice. Like they handed the artist some notes and they were like, "Here, we need to do this," and he was like, "All right, if you say so, boss."
Wow, the feedback noise.
Yeah, it's oh, and it's apparently a oh, that's terrible. So he has the feedback noise, but he apparently will straight up. It's a counterattack.
I'm a man.
You
Is
got
he-
this.
I'm not okay with that feedback noise just being a general attack that he has.
I have a brilliant idea for a game. It's going to heavily feature the sound of fingernails on chalkboards.
Ah, sounds like an amazing game. Can I sign up for your demo?
We
Oh
did
god, you can try.
I feel so
Oh, are you on Steam Next Fest?
Is that a thing they're doing now?
Steam Next Fest?
Yeah.
They've been doing that for a while.
Oh god.
All right.
What?
I'm still in the universe of Steam Greenlight. What I'm learning is time has passed, and I don't like it.
You don't like that time has passed? I'm very sorry to inform you that time has indeed passed quite a bit.
Now, look, I don't have to know about these things because I've been playing Warcraft for 19 years.
If not more.
No, I think it's about 19. Because before that, I played StarCraft.
Oh. Okay, I kind of think I see where we need to go, and it is extremely convoluted. So.
Go.
So I guess we're going to fight this clubber here.
All right,
We've got to be
here we
reaching
go.
the XP point where they just go, okay, you've done enough here. Like, the enemies are just going to leave you alone. Like, we have to be reaching that soon.
This kind of feels, well, no, I mean, I guess it's just the style for a game like this where it doesn't need to be this long and it's just drawing out the playtime so people feel like it's worth the money to spend.
Well done, team.
The sky's the limit.
There's 180 hours of game in here. There's about 4 hours of things happening, but there's 180 hours of game. It's an episode of Picard.
Oh god, we brought it back. We brought it back. All right, that means it's a good time to stop since we brought it back.
I did it.
You did it. Good job. I'm running away. I'm escaping. Oh, okay. I can't go that way. All right. So I guess we'll join you next time. Stay away from me, enemies. Stay away. All right. One more fight. All right. We'll join you next time, folks. Have a good one.
Live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies.